All right, I think we're ready. Let's get started. And I don't know anything about this board. Hello, welcome to the stream. I think I'm in underhang again. Just for, oh, hold on 1 second. Just from the looks of things, I don't think this is going to be very good. I mean, it's Artificer, so that's the first problem. When did I get a mic? Like forever ago? Have you been around for a while? Or I guess have you seen this channel like I guess like 2 years ago? That's the last time or that's like before I was streaming like this. All of these challenges look kind of awful. Just 1 second, I'm kind of curious now. Yeah, I mean, Artie is, they don't always have awful bingo boards. There probably exists a good one out there. Oops. Anyways, back to the game. I mean, this one doesn't seem like horrible. Okay, actually, I have to kill 11 blue losers. I don't even think there's that many that I can find easily. Subterranean Pearl, Pebbles, Garbage Pearl, the Moon. And this challenge, like, I probably am gonna have to enter Chimney at some point unless I want to go through Memory Crypts. Okay, well, if I want to get points, I would go to Chimney. That's the annoying part of that challenge. And I can't go to Shaded to get a Lantern Mouse. I might spend the whole stream just on this one board. Yes, that is the point of the live stream. Like, how would I get a Jetfish to Subterranean? Because I can't easily go through Waterfront as Artificer. I'm kind of thinking these Pearl deliveries might be the only option I have. That's reasonable. Okay, I think I have to go for the middle row, actually. They're like all like not great challenges, but they're at least not like absolutely horrible. The problem is that the exterior vista can be in a not very favorable location. I guess actually, no. If I want to be thorough, if I want to be thorough, I should check all the spots it could be in. Eats, please. Oh, my favorite creature. Okay, so this challenge should be easy. Billy Pucks, that's like, go to Pipe Yard. By the way, Artificer can't easily use grapple worms, but I guess you don't really need them. Artie Fisher. Rainbow could really benefit from a fishing minigame, if you think about it. Like you're playing as like cats. Cats like fish, maybe. Maybe that's a real thing. Oh, you can lick me. Oh, that was a little dangerous. It's just a blue lizard. It can't be that bad. That's what you think before you die. Actually, no. I have to go this way. I should check the other paths. Okay, so minor mistake. If I get really lucky, the Vista point will be here. Otherwise, I think I just die. I think I just die, and reset the cycle. Thank you very much for your cooperation. I have to make it there on this cycle. If I can get to that Vista point in this cycle, then I won't have to like backtrack. Excuse me. Okay, I dropped my spear. That's not good. That's why, and that's another reason why. I think the Vista, it's in a weird spot. It's like, I think I just go down. Oh man, there is a quantity of creatures in this region. Sure is. Yeah, thank you, Dropwig. Okay. Kill me. So the Vista point would have been there, I believe. If it's not there, then I just messed up really bad. Or, I mean, if it was there, but not in that particular room. Anyway, I'm gonna check the other side of exterior. You get licked by a bunch of lizards again. Maybe I should have thought that through a little bit more, too. Please stop making me throw spears in the wrong direction. I can get licked by lizards anywhere. I should not prioritize that now. The main problem right now is that actually hold on. I can't go. I can't go to Chimney. Yeah, that loses me a goal, but I don't care about that goal. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go to Chimney. I feel like I've talked about this before. Games that have fishing are like kind of fun for some reason. I mean, they're a thing in so many games for a reason, I guess. But also, I'm always like disappointed by them. And also, fish are just kind of weird. I have a lot of feelings about this for some reason. Just the audio bug, obviously. They're gonna fix that in just like 2 days. I feel like there's an opportunity for a like full-on like RPG adventure where fishing is your main like is the main gameplay mechanic. And there's like different like tiers of fish. Like there'd be like a like whole like power scaling situation. It's like, oh, you can't catch that fish. You don't have a strong enough fishing rod or whatever. I don't know why that's like an idea I have. And I also don't even know if like. I also kind of think like I wish it wasn't like fish. Like why does it have to be fish? It feels kind of mean to like build a whole game around like. About like capturing these and probably just killing these random animals. And that's just become a normal thing. But I shouldn't talk too much about that. I don't know what else it would be. What kind of mechanic replaces that, but still has like the same. I mean, it's even fun. I guess it's fun. I don't know. I guess like killing stuff is pretty common in games that focus on combat. And it's up to the game to decide whether it needs to like justify that or even care about it at all. Well, we are all fish at the end of the day, so. Isn't like the most accurate definition of fish just like if it looks like a fish, it is. If most people call it a fish, then it is, and that's like the best that we got for that particular word. It's so hard to not fall into an endless pit and die. The guy want to follow me on YouTube? Oh, that's... Except YouTube doesn't have follows. Because it's just funny like that. Sure, if I'm not running into scavengers off screen. Eat, but it's risky to eat here because scavengers are right around the corner. Why you don't want to attack me? Slime Lizard Town. I think I'll try to get licked by white lizards and not risk blowing up. Actually, I think Artificer likes blowing up. Kind of her whole thing. So maybe that's okay. Just like don't get eaten by a lizard. Yeah, that's a better way to say it. Maybe I go to Scout. I mean, I gotta get these Noodlefly eggs, so I probably have to go to Farm Raise. And I could go to Sub right afterwards, bring Farm Raise pearls into... Actually, I think that kind of works out. I'm really banking on this Vista Point being in this room up here. Because if it's not, then I'm kind of lost. Yeah, I can't go to some regions, but I'm just going to ignore those challenges. And I'm going to go to Chimney anyways. Oh, I guess it does really just lock you in. I didn't think about that. Yeah, both paths would break one of those challenges. Actually, I think that's potentially a kind of interesting bingo idea, or bingo board idea. For 2v2, because ideally you want to spread up your team. Spread out your team to different areas. But if it's like, well, you lose both of those challenges if you do that. Okay, that is here. Actually, I think the optimal strategy in this case would be both of you go to Chimney, because it's just a way better region to go to compared to going down the leg and memory crypts. Because you could probably get to Shaded faster going through the other path anyways, if you really wanted to. B. Oh, I did get licked by you. That's like super optimal. I'm not gonna do that on purpose. Not with a Cyan. There could be some really out there idea where it's like a ton of challenges on the board are do not leave this region, essentially. Like do not go to, say you started in, I feel like most regions have too many connections though to make that work out. It's like if you start in Sub, except that'd be an awful region to be in, but ignore that for a while. You're in Sub and it's like, don't go to Shoreline, don't go to, I guess it's Shoreline, Pipe Yard, and Drainage, yeah. Still a lot of connections. And that's assuming that you can't also get to Farm Raise. But it's like, you lose a bunch of goals if you try to leave this region. But if you do, you might be able to get these goals easier somewhere else. I don't know, I think actually that wouldn't work at all. There'd have to be a challenge specifically that's like, don't leave this region. So, how am I gonna do that one? I have a plan. It involves basically going to Pipe Yard, then Scat Islands, then Farm Raise. And I will get licked by lizards on the way. Not you, though. You got here too late. Sorry if you were looking forward to that experience. You don't have a... Yeah, you can't. If they learned to work out, how much stronger would, like, every animal be if they did that? If they knew how to like train and like improve their skills rather than just like going on instinct. Although like maybe that's like a human ability. Because you know how like babies are like really stupid. That's kind of like why. Well, there's a few reasons for that. Humans start out really stupid and we get better at stuff as we get older. Whereas a lot of other animals just kind of are like the way they are the moment they're born. Thank you. Just kill a bunch of you for no reason. Why not? Oops. I have to kill you now. I have to break your neck. Oh, you almost got it. You almost got it. Yeah, nice one. Oh, you too? Got a whole fan club. 1 second. Can you... Can you use... Thank you. You're a white lizard. You should know how to do that. Sorry about that. There's a scavenger. Oh, I'd like to kill you. And you. Two of you at the same time. Bye. Yeah, I'm worried one of them is gonna snipe me as they're falling down. Okay, for 1 second. Okay, we're good. We're chilling. 2 elites is not great. I thought I had the spear, but I don't. Oh, they took all the spears down there. I think I'm just gonna leave. I like the idea of taking a mask or something, but probably safer just to get out before I die. I did complete a goal. Pearls and sub. I'll just get the farm raised pearls, yeah. I could probably get both of them. Oh, the stream is... Oh, wait. I just looked over at OBS and it's at like 12,000 bitrate. But it just does that to like catch up to if it drops frames. Let me look at pipe yarn. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to take the normal path down. What is a red lizard? Not a red lizard, but a red lizard. That is a chunky lizard. That guy. Yep, go that way. Thank you. And maybe that lizard really wants to be a red. They're trying their hardest. Everyone's like, oh, and actually you're a pink lizard. You will never be a red lizard. Write a story about that guy. Oh yeah, don't mind. This is kind of an awful route. Kind of slow. But it just kind of I need to do this to like get all the challenges done. Oh, I have enough karma. I didn't check that. Actually, I mean, I planned it all along. I took all the correct shelters. Exactly as planned. I think I'm just taking the normal path here. I think I want to shelter first as well. I need food. There should be like 20 slime lizards immediately. Or vulture. These guys are easier. I could do this. Stupid risky option. Artificer could probably climb this room much faster. Well, I don't know, maybe not. Climbing walls is actually kind of slow. It's raining cyan lizards once again. Seems to be a thing. I mean, they should call it like Cyan World or something like that. I don't know. I guess the rain, it does rain. It's just called Rain World. It's not like water rain world. Doesn't specify what is raining. Maybe that's just how things work in Rain World. If you believe hard enough, you can be whatever. You can wake up as a red lizard. Or that's what lineaging is. You'll kill a lizard and it's like, damn, if only I was stronger, I could have defeated you, and then they become stronger. That. So here's the unfortunate truth behind Lillipucks. They suck as weapons. Wait, can't I just go? I think the other direction is easier. Actually, this is kind of a well-designed challenge. Oh, I'm gonna get all of their attention all at once. Yep, okay, this is a little overwhelming. One at a time, please. Does that count as killing with a Lillipuck? No. I'll have to be smarter about this. Luckily, there's like an infinite supply of both Lillipucks and moles. Like a mole of moles, you could say. So stab you once. That surely kills. That did work. Sometimes you still went through the pipe even though you're dying. Is that crazy like that? I'm never getting that spear back in my life. Oh, sorry, bad fly. The problem is that there's a little bit of an accumulation of dead bodies. Oh. Ah, that didn't count. I'm running out of mole lizards here, dude. Oh, there's a centipede. I need to eat food. That was a... Okay, I did that... What happened to that explosive spear? Did it not work? I totally hit them with an explosive spear. Yeah? And they just did not seem to care. Peak song. Let's just take care of you early. Hopefully the spear actually works. Absolutely, that's what it's supposed to do. Maybe I should have kept the spear actually. Oh great, yeah, too many mole lizards. Too many damn banana peels on the ground. Oh, he woke up. Maybe the other room is better. It's a little bit bigger. The Slugcat falls past you. That fast. Hi. How's your day? Hope it's going great. Ooh. Damn. I'm playing too risky. I should just ignore these centipedes or like kill them with an explosive spear. If only I had this like crazy ability to hold like 2 spears at the same time. I know that sounds unrealistic. Like, it'd be so helpful in this situation. If he's got hands, yeah, like 100 of them. Oop. Supplier of spears has arrived. No, the spears that are stuck in their body also got taken. Oh, maybe not. That doesn't count, like... Okay. I take back everything I said about a well-designed challenge. If it doesn't work, then it's not very good, is it? I wonder if maybe if you hit it with a spear, then like the kill tracker gets reset. It's like, oh, actually, the last thing you hit them with was a spear, so that's what you killed them with. Instead of like, oh, you hit them with all these items, therefore that's what you get kill credit on. Oops. Just stab them again for no reason. All the challenges are regulated so they can't be that good. I see. Okay, that counted for sure. Running low on lily pucks. What do I do in this situation? Yippee. I'm on the opposite side of the map that where I want to be. Just so I don't have to do that again. This is what Slipper Straw was working on. Okay. Didn't really expect there to be a scavenger in that old pile, but we have to deal with as Artificer. You might as well assume that every single creature has a scavenger hiding behind them, even scavengers themselves. This reminds me of a funny detail in Silksong, And I guess maybe Hollow Knight too. I don't know if it's as obvious, but all the characters have bugs. So obviously they don't have hands. They have little like claws. They have I don't know if there's like a specific name for them. One of the like the nail or the pin master, I think, the guy that like sharpens your needle. They have a really like up close animation of their hands, and it's like, yeah, they're bugs. Parcels. Huh. Yeah, I guess so. I guess it's cool that like the bugs are portrayed like somewhat realistically and not just like completely like anthropomorphized. Wonder who named those. Wonder who named everything. Like, names for things are this. It's just something that you can look up and just know the answer to immediately. But like, I guess you would like read it or read about it in like a library and be like, oh, I guess that's what that's called. Who named 5 Pebbles? You good, Eggbug? Everything going all right? Oh, this path is a waste of time. Oh, really? You were like 2 seconds away. He's in timeout. Unfortunate. I wonder what they did to deserve that. Okay, the bomb that makes you vanish. How do you get through? How do you... Whatever. I guess that's why I didn't hear an explosion. I thought it was just too far away. That's a sign lizard. Or that was the sign lizard. No red. Surprisingly. Why was the sound of me throwing that was so loud? This is actually kind of dangerous because I just barely have enough karma for this gates. So if I die, it's all it's bad news. Wow, they went for Squidcada, not me. 1 in a million. You know what bothers me? When random side characters in like a movie or a show say something, say an observation about what is going on, and people take it as if that's like 100% the truth. Like, oh, you know, we have evidence for this fact about this fictional world because this one character said this one thing. What does this guy know? Why are they an expert on this thing that they just saw for the first time? Yeah, it's probably better to, you know, get information directly from the source, right? Okay, I don't really understand how naming Sliver Straw lets you see the future. should look at egg locations. Sky Islands has some. And an easy pearl for me to get. I hit that dude so hard with the spear that he dropped his, or I hit him with Hussar so hard with a rock that he dropped his spear. I don't know if I've seen that happen before. Oh, meal for you. Just kidding, he vanished. Sorry about that. Don't have a concept of heaven. I guess that's not usual. I mean, I'm not entirely familiar with like every single culture in the world, but I'm pretty sure that's not universal. I guess it doesn't have to be whatever. It's all reincarnation all the way down. Space. What? My goal is to get out of here as soon as possible. Oh, okay. Careful. Oh, hello. Welcome to Twitch, I suppose. I've died so many times in this room. It's kind of sad. It's kind of impossible as Artificer. Actually, it's very much possible as Artificer. Do I want to carry another pearl with me? Oh, I don't like this. Nice shot. Do I have any reason to believe that this path will be safer? I guess so. I'm gonna play a bit risky. And, try to bring multiple pearls with me. Or you would never choose stealth, damn it. I'm a fake Artificer. Sorry about that. I'll try to be more reckless in the future. Newest hyperfixation. Like the opposite for me. Like, I'm tired of this game, man. I gotta practice for this tournament that I'm in. That's been going on for like 4 months. Yeah, let's not go to the, well. No, I have to go fast. Throw the pearl in there. Stuck in a cycle. A repeating pattern. So real and so true. Yeah, we're in the grand finals now. My team has to win twice to win the whole tournament. But if we lose, then the other team wins right away. Getting a little bit close with this Pearl. Oh, Metropolis. What I thought about Watcher's ending, I have no idea. It has some cool visuals. I mean, what I'm trying to say here is we have to win twice. The other team only has to win once because they're from the winners bracket, the winners side. I think I might just leave this Pearl because the Pearl will stay here. Oh, you scared me. Just drop the Pearl somewhere in this room. It will stay here. Meanwhile, I'll just collect these eggs. Why do you have to land right there, man? Okay. Move. So many characters. Okay, you already have food. So many characters in these live stream chats. People can really just be whatever on the internet. You can just be like, yeah, I'm a fish or a bug. And people just go along with it. There are some whose name you shall not speak. Where is this Pearl? It's all the way up there. Should expect that. I probably could have brought it with me. I was a little bit worried that some horrible creature would show up and kill me. Whoa, you just make that up? You can make it up there in one jump. Okay, I only have to get to Subterranean. And Shelter. Actually, harder than it sounds. Also, Reindeer. Lost. Kind of bet turns you into a... I don't even know what kind of beverage that is. There's plenty of food past the deer. Oh, I just turn around. Even I don't look at the screen. So this is the most fun part of farm raise. It's the part where you wait and do nothing. heavily sweetened orange juice. What even is real anyway? Lace? Lace? Like the character in Silk Song? Yeah, I'm waiting for the mention of Silk Song on frame 1. Lace Race. Is that the next game? We got Zoboat. Honestly, I can't really see Lace being being the next main character. Honestly, I'm having a hard time imagining a sequel. What is that? I guess I couldn't really imagine what Silksong would be like before playing it. Because it just kind of was Hollow Knight, but again, here's another kingdom, here's another, you know, all of this. Unless maybe... Oh, is that like a... What is it called? Ultra Kill? Is that an Ultra Kill thing? Yo, calm down. If you want to move, go ahead. I think, honestly, I think Silksong is... The story is less interesting than Hollow Knight. And maybe I only say that because I'm really familiar with Hollow Knight, and I've watched like a billion videos about it. So I'm like, I know all the details and the lore and such. Because Hollow Knight was like, there is this infection, and I guess the story is all about how the Pale King was desperate to stop it, and like all the things that he did. And that leads to some very interesting like sacrifices. Whereas Silksong is just kind of like, there's another infection, essentially, the haunting, and you have to stop it, and that's it. Like, I don't know. Rainworld indeed. It's like half... I spent like half the cycle waiting for that. Yes! Exactly what I wanted, dude. I was like, man, there's no scavengers. I want to kill like 20 scavengers. I just haven't been able to do that here. So like, thank you so much to the scavenger for letting me kill you, I guess. Now they're blocking the pipes. I'm pinning you to the wall accidentally. Maybe I just go and I just hope there's a deer here. Yeah, I'm going with you, whether you like it or not. That's such a lie though, because Hornet doesn't even say Shaw. Not once. I don't even think there needs to be continuity really. Like Hollow Knight, like the world of Hollow Knight is like interesting enough that they could just make an entirely new story, just like a completely separate game, and people would just people enjoy it. It's like they know how to make a good game, you know. Been lied to, yeah. It's kind of messed up, honestly. Uh, yeah, thank you very much for delivering me to... Oh, they're all gone. Okay. Can I not be surrounded by scavengers right now? I'd really appreciate it. Hey. You know, I press the button to throw a spear and it doesn't work. Thank you. Goodness. Now, if I was lucky... Okay, I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to shelter. We're going to lock in the final goal next cycle. Yeah, we need another Rainworld campaign. Actually, we probably don't. But let's pretend for a second that would be a good thing. Another Rainworld campaign where you randomly, like, eat some creature for food. But that ends up, like, angering some other, like, creature that's, like, actually really intelligent and, like, hunts you down. Yeah, this is efficient eating. Re Rain World. I've I've seen a game that is a form of 3D Rain World. It looks extremely cursed, and it might not even be like a real game. It might be like my imagination. So who knows, really? Hey guys, having fun? A little partying here. I mean, I just think baby centipedes are a pretty good food source. Yippee. That took about an hour. Probably because I had to go from Underhang to Pipeyard to Subterranean. And not in a direct path. Really advanced big combat arena. I kind of wish I could play Rivulets. Maybe that would be the last game I do. I don't know why it doesn't save the Neuronglu. Spear mid. I like this location. Do I like this board? There's potentially an easy bingo on the bottom row. Is that the red pearl? Deep pink. Is deep pink the one in the deer room, or is that the other pearl? Yeah, this is in Moon's structure. Actually, I realized, yeah, meeting Moon would and that would take a while. None of these are actually very good. Like 2 Vista points is like pretty. Yeah, this is chill, except I have to go to Moon, which is just really far away. Potentially this. Oh, it's past garbage wastes. That's like the worst place to go ever. I'll have a look though. It might not be awful. It's kind of awful. Don't kill Mirror's Vulture. Yeah, that's such a hard challenge. I'm always killing them. All the time. Like I have to hold back to not do it. um Struggling to think of a path here. They're all awful once again. It's almost as if a completely randomly generated board is bound to be awful and not well balanced. I don't really have a plan still. I guess that left column probably. I have to befriend some creatures, which is a process. Goodbye. And then this is where a scavenger shows up and kills me. Hold up. If there's a vulture in that room, then I would like to do this. Give it like 5 seconds. Yeah, okay. Play them like a harp. That kind of reminds me of something. Yeah, I'm not really sure what that is, but it sounds familiar. Spear song. That spear is for you. I feel like you would explode if you ate that much in like 2 seconds. Like 10 food pips. Let's go to shelter again. Like, I just need karma, so... This is kind of a pain, this board. Okay, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I just gotta get to a bunch of locations. I think the biggest problem is actually gonna be taming creatures. Drinking corn syrup. There might be a lizard right here, the start of Shaded, that I can tame. Eat an entire red centipede as gourmand. I already made that joke. Like a year ago. That's a big fella in there. Big void spawn. Maybe I'll try to tame like a cicada when I get to farmers. No lizard? That's unfortunate. There might be another lizard later. Can you even carry a Lantern Mouse? They're so tiny, like they're not that weak. Well, maybe a little bit, yeah. Ah! Oh, there goes my only like reasonable bingo lines. Can we just like reset this? Like, this is just awful. I'm just gonna like. Turn off the PC. Ah, okay. Why don't I just end the stream? Just play Rivulet? That's a better idea. Now you're onto something. Don't kill elites. Will I learn? We're in Sky Islands. Okay. Being more and more disappointed. Never mind. I see. Right column is like sort of okay. Where's this? LM1. That's waterfront. It's like, no, that's not bad. That's not bad. I can get there. Okay, okay. There's a reasonable route here. And we're pretty close to Pebbles already. Okay. Eat the egg bug. Eat the egg bug. Eat the egg bug. Eat the egg bug. Okay. That's what you get. I love to hear the sound effect of me actually hitting the creatures. If it sounds like there's like 20 snails in the room, it's actually because there's a vulture. Fun fact. Hello, welcome to Twitch. The platform that's 10% more active. I guess I should have gathered that. How do I want to do this? I suppose I can, I got a mosquito. Are there any mosquitoes in Hollow Knight or Silksong? I guess there's the little guys in like, what's it called? Like Putrefied Duck. Those guys are kind of mosquito-like. Grindel? Maybe. We go down here. I love carrying pearls long distances. It's my favorite activity. I've been seeing mosquitoes recently. Mostly just chilling. Unsuspecting mosquito on the wall before I completely obliterate it. That Bugsy in slow motion? Possibly. I guess it's kind of impossible to know, but... I should grab a regular spear. Or a not regular spear. I can see a route, and I'm not liking the look of it. No. Okay. I'm probably just gonna passage at some point to get the drainage. Based the answer off of Silksong gameplay. Very scientific approach. That's like the 5th time I've seen a vulture emerge from the abyss like that. Oh, did I stab the... No, I didn't. Hey, become my friend. That way you're easier to eat later. Rain Meadow? I've played Rain Meadow a whole lot. I think it's really neat. Unfortunately, the game mode that I'm actually interested in, which is story mode, is not very functional, and I don't think it will be functional for a very long time. If all you want to do is play Rain World with other people, normally, then it's not exactly possible at the moment, unless you want to accept a lot of issues and crashes, disconnects, desyncs. I don't have enough karma. Rain World MC, yes, I've also heard of that. The like recreation of Rain World's map in Minecraft. If that's what that stands for. Oh my goodness. Okay, that I like. We're living. That's all that matters. Nobody cares about her anyways. I find it funny that people think of Moon so differently. It's either like, oh, they're just a fictional character, whatever, or it's like, you must protect Moon at all costs. How dare new players kill her, even though they don't know anything, and also they're playing a video game. Everyone should play Undertale to get a proper idea of how to treat fictional characters. Abyss, Hollow Knight reference? There's like 20 things I could be referencing. When is a game or piece of media gonna have like a deep, dark cave that you go down and it just keeps going down and down forever until you make it to the abyss, except it's actually just like open sky because you're actually in a floating island the whole time, and this is finally like outside. But people don't know that, so they just call it the abyss because it seems to go down forever. Even though they're actually just very far away from the surface and they can't see. Dude, stop freaking me out. Oh my goodness. Just let a slug cat be a slug cat, man. Actually, it's minor spoiler. Well, major. It depends on how you care about it. Spoilers for Silksong. The entire kingdom actually is underground. You make it to the peak, to the top of the citadel, and you just keep going up and up and up until you just make it to the surface. that's the top of the citadel. Which I think is really cool. But also I think it doesn't make sense because, like, how is there light? But I guess don't worry about that. I think actually everything is pretty dark and Hornet just glows. That's the answer. And there's like a billion of those glowing butterfly moth fly things. There's this... How many people here are familiar with Made in Abyss? Speaking of abysses, there's a Minecraft server that has a full recreation of the Abyss, which is like sick on its own. But it's also just like a server you could just join and like play and like, you know, build stuff. If you join that server and explored for a long time, you might be able to find some things that I've made there. Maybe I should try to get a vulture mask. Think about it now, that might have been a good idea. Oh, goodbye. I just think it's so cool to have a Minecraft server that just takes place in a world like that. Because it's really fun to explore your first time around, and then you can come back and be like, I'm gonna build something here because this place looks sick. I'm not sure what the goal with the Rain World Minecraft thing is. Maybe it's just a world that you can just explore in and be like, oh, this is a cool build. Maybe they want to like incorporate mods or data packs or whatever that like make it like a Rain World like experience where you have to like survive. Or maybe they will also have like a server that just like lets you play with other people and just kind of like play Minecraft but in a cool environment. I think they're designing it so that it plays like Rain World. Like there's pipes and shelters and such. Maybe a really cool approach would be to make it like Rain World where there's like rain and predators, but it's also still just Minecraft where you can like a sandbox and you just build stuff, but you also have to survive. So everyone just like finds ways to build and survive when it rains, like every like 10 minutes or so. I saved you. That's also a really cool thing in Made in Abyss where there's this curse, which if you're not familiar with it, I recommend doing that. But it changes the way that you build stuff down there. Didn't really think that through, did you? Minecraft Rain World was bound to happen. I'm actually... how do I explain this? If I'm gonna build something in Minecraft, I'm not very good at that. I'm not very good at designing buildings. So I mostly just copy other builds, or I take inspiration from some kind of other media. So I'll find something in like a game or a movie or something that I like. I just take that build and I recreate it. What? But Rain World is really hard to take inspiration from because the only structures are just like the I feel like most structures aren't very recognizable, except from this like perspective specifically. Or it's like an entire iterator can, which is like absolutely massive. And if you don't build that scale, it kind of loses its value because it's actually kind of boring. If there is like a good like server or yeah, because I don't think I'd want to set up like a server myself or how that would even work. But if there ends up being a server for that Minecraft map, then I'd probably stream that. That sounds neat. Hornet again. Ouch. I feel like I felt that a little bit. Oh, Bedrock has some weird ways they do stuff like that. Mostly because of their monetization of it. The feast. Take this fruit, but I don't want this fruit. I should have kept that around, because they're scared of pole plants. Spearmaster has scavengers on the wall, yeah. Excited for that. Man, the speedrun was so awful. Who would ever do that? The devious pole plant. Yo, be quiet. the Nomad, okay, here's my idea. If they stand still for 2 seconds, they die. And they can eat food while moving. Damn, I just made it. Okay, you were too slow, unfortunately. Or fortunately for me. Basically, reveal it. I'm so sad. There's the Wanderer, I think. The Wanderer has this ability to eat food while moving, and I didn't learn at all when I was playing. Like, damn, that would have been a fun thing to take advantage of. Oh, I don't think there's any elite scavengers here, and also I don't care about that goal anyways. Damn. Okay, this guy might be cracked. Like, okay. The fact that they ducked that sphere and then they parried. Also, the song is a little bit late. Oh, that Nomad, the one that flies, like the one that can glide and it explores like a desert or something. Man, we haven't that custom Slugcat concept is so like thought out. It kind of makes me sad that we haven't gotten a DLC like that. Because Downpour is just like all the same regions that we've already been to a billion times, plus like 3 new ones. And then Watcher is like a bunch of disconnected regions. And some of them are like completely irrelevant, other than the fact that they look cool or whatever. There's very little like world building. Because you can look at base game Rainwolf map and be like, and understand that like at the very minimum there's like 5 pebbles, the way that they're so imposing, and like multiple regions make up the whole structure because it's that big, and also shaded below it, and also moon being collapsed because of Pebbles' actions. Stuff like that I think is really neat. Make a Metroidvania? How creative. It's not like there's a billion of the— I mean, what? I mean, you can make whatever you want to make. Beyblade game. Ah yes, I too have entire concepts created for games that will never exist, for real. Oh, the fun part is that coding is not even like the hardest part. Well, maybe it is. Code is just like one little fraction of like all the things that you would need to be able to know how to do. I mean, I'm not a very good programmer. I'm not very great. But I still I could theoretically make a game. It would just look really bad and take forever. Can I kill a single scavenger? I don't know if they noticed me or not. I actually can't tell. Game similar to Outer Wilds. That's also like a really hard game to make. I mean, I guess like that's all like the space simulation stuff. I guess most of the gameplay is actually just writing, really. Okay, don't eat another bit of food. Ouch. Knowledge-based progression. Yeah, I think that is a pretty good space for new ideas. That's a funny way to say it. I want to make a game that has no replayability at all. Since you're new here, I think I have to explain this again. I've never played Outer Wilds. I've watched a lot of videos about it. Oh boy. And I do really, despite the fact that I've never played it, it's one of my favorite games ever. But maybe my experience with it is different than most people's, because I mostly enjoy it because of the story rather than the gameplay. Because I don't know what the gameplay is like. Oh yeah, I've seen everything there is to see about it. I'll try to explain. I mean, yeah, I'll try to explain this in a vague way, but I think the most fascinating part is the fact that there's like a whole like history, like storyline that you can discover and like see how it played out. Damn. The fact that you're in the solar system and so much stuff happened, but you don't understand any of it. What? Where did you come from? Hello? Have I seen the DLC? Yes. Is it so fun to be starving? What a fun game mechanic. Of course, the scavenger had to show his head, his face. I feel like that's actually like a form of storytelling that I actually prefer compared to like a story that plays out as like current events. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, the kind of situation where you're like in a world where so much stuff has happened already. Yeah, okay, that wasn't gonna happen. And you're just like figuring out how certain events in the past have impacted the future, or the world that you're in right now, I guess. It's kind of like real life. Alright, see ya. Thanks for stopping by. Time to go across Underhang. Yippee. I'm so happy about this information. I mean, I think the bingo that I'm going for is not that bad. It's just I have to play the Spearmaster. Oh boy, Underhang. I missed this place so much. I'm so happy to be back. Somehow I found the one way to mess that up. Why did it take so long to load? Maybe the game is dying on me. Anything that makes them a master of spears. Because they really have less abilities compared to Hunter and Artificer. They can't pull spears from walls. They can't hold extra spear. Well, you can hold 2 spears, but not in a very good way. Hi. The nice in this room isn't filled with rocks. Where's the game where you're like an evil like villain, and you're trying to stop the spread of like the opposite of the rots? And that way, like, as the story progresses, it actually becomes more fun to play. But you're like, no, this is bad. Things are too good. I want things to be bad. But actually, you, as the player of the video game, you're like, this is fun. The world is becoming more enjoyable to traverse. There was an interesting discussion that I've heard about the game Off. If you haven't heard of Off, maybe you want to go play the game, because I think there's a free. I think it's free. There's like the remaster, which isn't, but I don't know. Maybe find some way to experience that. It's pretty cool. But I'm gonna talk about it anyway. Basically, the actions of the main character is separate from you. You are controlling the main character, but you are not them. So their goals are different than yours. And he basically is trying to like purify the whole world, which sounds good at first because the world is full of ghosts, but once you see what happens after the world is purified, it's not so great. And it's a pretty old game. So when it was made, or when it was released, it was a really unique idea, but now it's like, there's lots of games where like you can choose to be bad and there's like moral decisions to make. Especially like Undertale. Undertale is inspired by Off, and probably executes some of the ideas a lot better. But it's an interesting concept to have a main character that doesn't necessarily have the same goal. Actually, Silksong is a little bit like this too. It's like, you just play the game because you're playing a video game. But maybe the characters don't do things that you agree with, and it's like, well, what are you going to do? Can you purposely make them fail, or is there like no other way to progress other than to do what the main character wants to do? Because maybe the correct option is to find whatever way you can to slow them down, to slow down their progress and whatever they're trying to do that you don't agree with. Or maybe it's a completely linear experience, like Off is. Off is linear. There's only like one option, one path to follow, and it's to do what the main character wants to do, which is not good. So it's like, well, the game kind of judges you for being like a bad person, but it's like you don't really have a choice. Whereas Undertale is like, yeah, you have to go out of your way to pick the less fun option to be a horrible person, actively. I have no food at all. There's a lizard on the other side of the room. Indeed. Now, I'm not trying to follow the path that I'm very familiar with. Damn, I messed up. It's like I haven't practiced this in forever. Okay, do I want to go down here? Down, and then down, and then down, and then down. And there it is. And then is there a shelter around there? Not really. It's not in a great spot. Basically, I just want to go down as much as possible. Just really had to trust that room. It's at the end of the cycle. Should not have checked my map there. Snail and cicada. My worm. Alright. It's just too bad. That was a horrible sound. Yo, guys, you want to move? Thank you. Thank you, also Vulture. Your Master Bingo. The one person in the world to be happy about that. The fruit. Get the fruit out of here, dude. There we go. Okay, how do I get to a shelter? There is a path. It's a little bit out of the way. I guess I'll take that path. So many cicada here. This might be like the highest concentration of cicada in the game. I was ready for a whitelist to be right here and kill me. That's on the pole that most people don't see for some reason. See, that's my problem with this path. Okay. Am I speedrunning? Not really. I'm doing this. I guess it's better if I do it faster. Yo, how's it going? Now this is where the white lizard is. I think I can jump over them. Definitely still gaming. Alright, that was just drainage system vista. Now there is an option to go to garbage and then drainage through that path, but that would be awful. So let's not do that. I'm just gonna passage to chimney. Okay, that took me a moment to parse that message. Get the fruit out of here. Yeah, I guess so. Get to see the gutter? Oh, I forgot about the gutter. I don't really want to go through the gutter, actually, but I guess that is the correct path. I was just gonna go to industrial outskirts drainage, but... Yeah. Fellows for those. Yeah, I was about to say, like... The gutter will hurt you. Oh, damn. Little fight. Hey, guys. How's it going? Not really a fan of getting involved in this. Oh my goodness. Ouch. Okay then. I was unfamiliar with your game. I'm not even sure if I was the target there. There were a few creatures they could have been going for. Yo, would you like to make a donation? It's for a great cause, I think. It's called Me Surviving. Thank you very much. Oh, threat music. I feel like I never hear threat music. Yeah, get out of the way. You don't have to be so dramatic about it. Oh, you're actually a problem. What a kind vulture. Don't snipe me. Thank you. Oh. I have a shield, though, in the form of a plant. Rainworld, if vulture masks actually, like, protected you. Actually, that'll only make elite scavengers more powerful. Thank you for distracting that. Why is there a vulture in there? Okay. Oh boy. Gutter is real and it will hurt you. There's a mod to do that. There's a mod to do everything. Okay, so basically we're just wondering where the Vista Point's going to be. Because they're not in very good spots. There's one close to the gates, and then there's two that are closer to the sub gates. Actually, no, there's a route that kind of visits all this pretty quickly. Maybe when I hit the wall with the spear, that freezes the game for 3 seconds. Not really sure what the best order to do this in is. Yippee. Yeah, you know, I didn't really need a mask anyway, I guess. Also, thank you, fruit. the real shields. A mask made of bone or fruit. Oh, bro is about to ambush me. Just playing it safe. I guess I'll go this way. And if the Vist is not there, I'll just come back. Revisit backstory. Yeah, pretty much. That's fun. At least let me see a Vista location before I die. Just don't die an extra time, or don't die twice, because then I don't want enough karma. Oh, hey guys. So happy to see you. Oh, that's not where the pipe goes. Oh, enjoy that. I should have expected that. Well, we're going down here. Also, goodbye, Vulture Mask. I probably don't need you anyway. Alright, the water level goes down. The lily bugs are just underwater. They can't float up to the top of the water. That works. Wait, okay, that was already Vista Point that I checked. So it has to be in this room? The tragedy. I guess I go this way. Actually, food might be a problem. Getting closer to the end of the cycle and I don't have enough. These rooms aren't exactly great at giving you food. That water level is going up quite high, isn't it? Yeah, just make a spear. This is probably slower. Actually, it's so much slower that I'm just not going to do it. Maybe if I already had a spear and the water was like at the highest level. Oh, yeah, that's a bad idea. Got like 4 minutes left. Somebody just thought they had a chance. And then I died. Oh, there's like a trillion centipedes, so actually food should not be a problem if I don't die. Yeah, I'll have to optimize the movement to let the water push you up. Okay, I can't believe it. I missed both. Respect the overgrown centipedes, goodness. Alright, well, I guess we just go back. After all that. Yeah, I think this will probably be the last one that I do. And that's if I'm able to finish this quickly. What is that emote supposed to be? Me when I, like, disintegrate? Like, what? Me when the void finally catches up to me? I just realized that saying void also kind of brings up void in Rainworld, which does dissolve things, so... That's not what I was thinking about. Yes! I'm so happy. Damn, I destroyed that guy. Me when a black hole spontaneously forms inside my brainstem. I think that's a more accurate description. Yeah, let's not fall down there again. look who it is. Like the only reasonable way to deal with that. Why would you run in that direction? You were already, well, I guess, well, you don't know about the red centipede, but you actually picked the better option there. They came in at full speed and then they left at full speed. Wow, you have an interesting tail. You don't. Ow, my ears. Almost enough food. That guy's literally just trapped down there. Poor Dropwick. They still set up though. They're still ready, just in case someone clips through the walls or something. Deja vu. Yikes. Ooh, a snack. Maybe it all works out. Can the Steam shut up? They really went all out with the creature spawns here, goodness. Yeah, drop it right here would actually be perfect. That's what I would have done. And I died of fall damage because the water just barely goes below the floor. Wow. Okay, that also took about an hour. That is definitely one of the more unique routes that I've taken in a Amigo game. Like Sky Islands to Pebbles to Waterfronts through Underhang to, I guess I just passage. Well, yeah, passage to go to Gutter. Okay. I would say that was moderately successful. Given the quality of the boards, like sometimes you get really lucky with those randomly generated boards and they actually are completable. Unlike like half the boards that I got. Anyways. Actually, it's more terrifying when you think about that Dropwig is going to drown at the end of the cycle. Unless, I guess its den could be in that room as well, if that's how they got there. Otherwise, it's all just going to fill up with water. anyways, thanks everyone for watching. Tournament game will be tomorrow. So check that out if you're interested, I guess. Okay, see ya.